Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining.
Alright, welcome everyone back. We have a game 1 being done. Diving into
Radiant
deep
team
won,
ban.
Won that game very bigly. Very
Radiant
well.
team
This
ban.
is the Amateur Dota 2 League Season 7. This is game 2 of Team Vicious versus Diving into Deep. So you can
Dire
see
team
we
pick.
are already in the 6.84 patch, so you don't see the standard axe ban, sniper ban anymore. Now you see the Lashrak, Centaur Warrunner. We were talking about them, Tinker. I was just talking about them in the first game. These are all heroes that are predicted to work really well, I believe. In general, Queen of Pain is
10
now being banned
seconds
out
remaining.
as they do not have the first pick. So Diving in the Deep will
5
ban Queen
seconds
of Pain out
remaining.
and prevent the potential of dealing with one.
Reserve
So
time.
with Queen of Pain ban out, Earthshaker will be picked up by
Radiant
Team
team
Vicious.
pick.
So saying with Queen of Pain ban out, the possibility of a puck being picked up may have just increased. The magic damage escape mechanism hero should be good.
Radiant team
Interestingly, a
pick.
Vengeful Spirit and a Viper is being picked up.
Dire team pick.
Viper is actually not as shocking as the Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit is a pretty physical support hero, I guess you could say that. It deals negative armor. It gives negative armor. It gives bonus physical damage. So physical damage isn't exactly in the meta right now. The new meta looks like
10
it will be
seconds
heavily
remaining.
reliant on magical damage. So last game we
5
saw the
seconds
mango
remaining.
in action, but was a terrible example of how to use a mango.
Reserve
We
time.
also saw the Solar Chris in action. We saw the Guardian's Grief in action too. Solar Chris and Guardian's Greaves in action. And I don't think we saw anything else. And
Dire
Undying has
team
been
ban.
picked up now by Team Vicious. Quite interesting. I actually feel the Undying isn't a very good hero in the new meta. I'm not too sure. Templar Assassin has actually been
Radiant team ban.
banned by Team Vicious. Slug, as I've said, I personally believe Slug is
Radiant
now a very
team
powerful
ban.
hero. Morphling now also banned out,
Radiant team pick.
and Opening Knight will be picked up
Dire
by
team
Diving in the
pick.
Deep instead. So with the ban on Morphling is pretty interesting. I don't see Morphling as a particularly outstanding hero right now. Sniper is still banned by Team Vicious. Personally, my Sniper actually seems very useless now. But Slug, I believe, very strong. Very powerful core. A lot of new items to
10
give him.
seconds remaining.
For example, he does magical damage and physical damage over time, so magical
5
lifesteal
seconds remaining.
would be pretty powerful. The new
Reserve time.
Moonshine, I think. The item with 2 Hyperstone gives a crazy 120 attack speed and additional sight range, and that's very good because Slug additional vision for Slug, and then he hits faster, so he steals stats quicker, and that's just crazy. I just feel the new items make Slug a very powerful hero. Definitely something interesting to look at would be how the pro teams start to play out. We saw
Drow
the
Ranger.
Doom has actually been picked up, and now Drow Ranger
Dire team pick.
will be the 4th pick from Diving in the Deep. And Phantom Lancer, immediate reaction.
Radiant
Phantom
team
Lancer,
ban.
a bonus buff for the Earthshaker has been picked up by Team Vicious. As I was saying, Team Tinker played Hell Driver. Was really interesting because I played the first game in the 6.83 and then the patch
remaining.
came in and I played the second game in the 6.84.
5
So really
seconds
hilarious,
remaining.
and it brings back good memories. We saw a DK and a Beastmaster in mid, and that was
Reserve time.
good old memories. That meta was long time ago, probably 1 or 2 patch ago, a big patch ago at least. We did saw an immediate minor patch following the launch of 6.84, also known as the Scepter patch right now. A lot of hero gain Galen Scepter usage. Doom already has one. Actually, all these heroes already had their Galen Scepter, except for Dro. Dro did not have Galen Scepter. Magnus has and Silencer is
Radiant
banner as their
team
final
pick.
ban, and now we'll go into the final few picks. Diving in the Deep lacks a offlane hero. Wow.
Dire
Shadow
team
Fiend.
pick.
Very unexpected. Shadow Fiend is of course, as I said before, in the new aggressive playstyle. I don't think Shadow Fiend is a very good hero, but definitely Shadow Fiend contributes to the aggressive playstyle, as you
10
can start
seconds
rotating
remaining.
and ganking very quickly, like the Queen of Pain did in the first game.
5
But
seconds
Shadow Fiend
remaining.
has the problem that he is easily ganked in the early game.
Reserve time.
And they don't exactly have a lot of defensive support to protect him constantly. Though we can see they do have a pretty powerful physical damage output right now. Shadow Fiend is a glass cannon. Draw Ranger, another glass cannon. Vengeful Spirit adds additional negative armor and bonus attack to deck. And Viper, of course, is the only tank they have. So I'm looking at probably a Draw Ranger safe lane, Shadow Fiend mid, and a Viper on the hard lane. I'm interested
10
to see
seconds
whether
remaining.
it's a tri lane protecting the Draw Ranger or an
5
offensive tri
seconds
lane
remaining.
with the Viper, because the stun is a very high damage stun on the Vengeful Spirit. And with sustain from the Omi Knight, the Viper slow, it could be a pretty rewarding aggressive tri lane on the off lane. And on top, you'll probably see the Razor going mid, Phantom Lancer safe lane, Doom off lane, or maybe jungler. But it's likely off lane and 2 supports. So we'll see how this plays out. Now we're interesting. Shadow Fiend is off lane,
Prepare for battle.
or maybe they're switching roles. LL will be on the Shadow Fiend, Kraton on... Yeah, that's correct. Kraton on the Vengeful Spirit, RPG on the Omni Knight. We have the Chinese characters, Mandarin characters. I guess a river of Descent of the Demon, something like that. Never mind. I'm just gonna call it Viper. Viper on the Viper. Screw it. Marp will be on the Draw Ranger, so Marp will be on the safe lane, has the potential to be picked off right here.
30 seconds
14
to
will
battle.
be playing on the Phantom Lancer, Shu on the Razor, Saint Blue on the Earthshaker, Addictive on the Undying deck on the Doom. So based on last game's lineup,
The battle begins.
full blown. This is the aggressive tri lane I've been talking about. And looks like they will do exactly what I predict they will. An aggressive tri lane up top. Kraton and RPG. Shadowfiend going mid against the Razor as expected, and this looks like this will be interesting. Someone will be forced to rotate. This is interesting though, the Doom. A lot of damage being stolen right there. Shadowfiend now has 6 attack. But he will still be able to farm with his raise. So actually a pretty good pickup then. The Doom will actually be the one soloing, and an aggressive tri-lane on the other side too. So Draw Ranger will be zoned out. Someone will be forced to rotate, and I do think it will be diving in the deep, because Draw Ranger cannot get anything from this. While the Doom can still jungle. His first skill is silence, just to be more defensive. Very aggressive here plays. Very aggressive plays on the bottom lane. I guess that's what you expect. And that's what you must get.
Yes.
A bottled up illusion rune actually being picked up by LL right now, and a few rays. Max's 3 rays. Doom does not go down. Very close, but not enough. He does have a full bottle charge. No damage though. He only has about 20 damage right now, but the rays will help him farm. Oh, he actually manages to farm with 30 damage. He has his damage back now, and his damage is building up really quickly. Both sides has support rotated in. Razor notices the supports are there, but I don't think the Shadowfiend knows the Earthshaker is there yet.
Attack.
The Earthshaker is now actually wasting time, but he is doing good because
Denied.
the other team has 2 supports over there, and they're both wasting time. Viper actually having a really good farm. Razor on the other hand being zoned out because of the rotation of support, and Earthshaker forced to rotate back too.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Draw Ranger on the other hand doing much better than the Doom is, even though the Doom was actually left alone for a while and he can't cope with the Viper.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Looks like they will dive on the Doom right now. The stun may come out, and this first level is added into the slow. And Viper needs to come as quickly as possible. RPG is actually in danger, and they are forced to back away. And it will TP bottom in an attempt to save Marv. I'm not too sure what he's coming for. First blood goes his way though. And RPG now is trapped. And I don't think he's in a position to save him. I'm not too sure what the TP was for. Now it's all up to this Fissure. He does have enough mana now. Fissure. He is now trapped by his own creep actually. The Fissure does come in, but it's not the thing that secures the kill. Rotation coming in from the Razor, and whoa. Draw Ranger is actually keeping right back into this.
Dire's middle tower is
Not
under
the
attack.
best idea. And she is caught in trouble right now. The silence will catch both of them. And this was a very bad TP from Mob, and he goes down. 3 kills, goes away of this aggressive tri-lane. As all the other lane gets nothing. Shadowfiend now with a haste rune. I'm not too sure what would he be trying to do though. Oh! And he gets a kill on the Phantom Lancer. And it now has no mana left to do anything whatsoever. Shadowfiend secures another kill on the... Was it the Razor? Yes, it was the Razor. And now Trying to get a kill on the Earthshaker, but
bottom
does not.
tower
Now
has
he's in
fallen.
trouble, but he will go down. Undying secures that
Dire's
kill as
top
the
tower has
top tower
fallen.
goes down too. So it will be an exchange. The Shadow Fiend has came in and killed 2 by himself. Does pick up a lot of items though. Getting very close to his... Actually picks up a Shadow Amulet. So it's a pretty good rotation considering he came in 1v4 and got 2 kills actually.
Dire's
both
top
of them
tower
do not
is under
see each
attack.
other. Doom being slowed down. Joe Ranger actually dying down there.
On to the
On the
next.
top, and that would be actually the fifth kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The rotation is, however, spotted up. It's actually interesting. I expected an aggressive tri-lane, but Viper did not match his first kill. And now the Razor getting really slow.
Dire's
And
middle
Addictive
tower
getting
is under
burst
attack.
down. Fissure comes in and connect. This is maybe over aggression, diving in the back of the tower, and looks like they will go down. 2 will go down, 3 for 1, 4 for 1 in fact.
To peace.
A lot of over aggression right there from the diving in the deep, and they may lose this T1.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So interesting. Viper
Radiant's
and
middle
Shadowfiend
tower
is
is
actually
under
leading the
attack.
last hit chart significantly. Everyone else isn't doing too well though. I think net worth might... Actually net worth is still the same story. It's just some over aggression coming up, and the current value, there's not much difference in value actually. They have 1,000 bonus benefit towards one side and 1,500 for gold. That's about it. Get equal on towers.
Never give you the satisfaction.
Gift from the goddess.
More farming ensues. Double damage rune available, probably for the Earthshaker, who will bottle it up, and the pushing continues. Shadowfiend secures the
Dire's
last
middle
hit
tower
on that
has
one.
fallen.
Draw Ranger not farming very well,
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
but not too far behind the behind the Razor. Surprisingly, Razor is doing pretty badly. Only Phantom Lancer is remotely having a remotely good farm, and that is because he had a whole free farm lane to himself. Considering he had a free farm lane to himself, he's actually doing very bad. 39 last hit 10 minutes into the game with free farm. That's terrible actually. And Shadowfiend now potentially being engaged upon the Earthshaker now, trying to stun him up, and the Leisure connects on the wrong side. The 3 left at the bottom will push this tower
Dire's
down, I
bottom
presume.
tower is under attack.
Triple hero aura is being used, so the bonus siege creep damage is pretty major.
Dire's
Stun
structures
comes
are
out,
fortified.
Gleaves is used, silence immediately, but not in time to prevent the drop of the tombstone, but the heroes will be able to just back away.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
This lineup will probably come online at level when Draw Ranger hits level 11 and Kraton hits probably level 9, where she is able to put more
Dire's
lever
middle
into the
tower is
Vengeance
under
Aura
attack.
and Wave of Terror, and when
Invisibility.
Marp reaches level 2 in marksmanship. You can see a very standard build, 2 Wraith Band. Sometimes people have 3 Wraith Band or 2 Wraith Band and a Aquila. That's pretty standard, so we do see that very often. Mechanism out on the Demon Descent, whatever, on Viper. RPG now in support role here.
Radiant's
Whoa,
top tower
big
is
damage.
under attack.
2 crits there coming out. Not crits actually, just heavy amount of damage. 2 damage, but not enough to bring him down. Not gonna try either. No mana. And he's farming up Ancients so early in the game. Oh, that explains the bonus damage. A lot of bonus
Radiant's
damage
top
from
tower is under
72 bonus
attack.
damage from the Shadow Fiend aura itself. Precision
Radiant's
aura
top
gives
tower
even
has
more.
fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
A lot of
fortified.
exchanging going on right now. Phantom Lancer actually could have picked up on the farm. Fissure now tries to stun the Viper up, and Earthshaker call on the back. Ultimate drop down on the Undying. Tombstone drops down, but
Radiant's
don't think they're
top
interested to
tower is
bring
under
the
attack.
Tombstone. Bring the Undying down. Not sure whether he'll go down, but it looks like he's alive. Earthshaker drops the ultimate, brings the Omni Knight down. Vengeful Spirit still doomed up. Now Draw Ranger goes down too, and
Triple kill.
Viper now caught out of position. No mechanism, already used up. Lacked the mana, and looks like he will go down too.
Radiant's top tower
So
is under
once again,
attack.
4 for 2 there. Ultra Q going the way of the Razor. This may be a big shift in, actually not too much. Will be quite big if he manage to kill this Razor right here. If he manage to stand on him and get a full ultimate off, the Shadow Fiend should be able to kill the Razor. Lorenzina Razor do have 2000 gold. He does have the precision aura on him, so he does know that the aura is, that Shadow Fiend is nearby. And he will take a big amount of damage right there. And he does go down. Dominating Streak goes down to the Shadow Fiend. Excellent pickoff right there. Team Vicious trying to make the issue a pretty big issue, even though it's really not that big an issue. It was a pause, someone disconnected. And it was them that unpaused. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like a very nice team to play with. I mean, they were complaining about disconnect just now, even though it really wasn't that bad. I've seen much worse.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Shadow Blade is used on the Shadow Fiend, and he's hunting for more kills. Looks like
Dire's
the
middle
push will
tower is under
continue,
attack.
and though they're equal right now on Razor has rotated in. He has picked up a casual Yasha, actually, probably going for a Sanctioned Yasha.
Dire's
And Doom is
structures are
in
fortified.
position to do some damage. Provided he... Okay, there's no swap yet. Omina isn't 6 either.
The armor of omniscience.
Ultimate goes off. Doom fails to cut the armor. A lot of heal coming out on the SF, and has to come back alive. The tower now being brought down. Swap use on Saint Blue. Saint Blue being brought down, and a lot of kills going down right there.
Dire's
Shen
middle tower
is
is
a
under
team
attack.
wipe. It is a team wipe. And only the Shadow Fiend has died. That was a major fight. 2 very big ultimate.
Dire's
The heals
middle
coming out from the
tower has
Omni Knight,
fallen.
healing him back up, and the swap just in time level up the swap to switch that play and got a kill. Very major fight there. Good play from the Vengeful Spirit, from RPG. And some very good, very nice ultimate there from the Doom, sorry, from the Shadow Fiend, letting off, vaporizing the Doom immediately, and the second position when he died, the ultimate that let off was very big too, catching a lot
Dire's
of the
bottom
enemy
tower
heroes.
is under attack.
You can see Marp has hit level 11 really soon.
Dire's
That's
bottom
going to be a
tower
major
has
boost.
fallen.
Kraton has actually gained 3 level in that last fight. Surprisingly, Omi Knight's not 6 yet. Maybe he was out of range, and they might walk right into this, and they do walk right into the ultimate drop down. A Doom drop on the Vengeful Spirit actually. Who is in full sight of, and I don't think he'll be able to get out of this, and they do die. Marp getting really close to death, and she will go down. So 2 kills. Shadow Fiend, meanwhile, Shadow Fiend is pushing up top.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And another new item, the Silver Age, has been picked up. Ultimate will be taken by the PL. They need to stun him. They fail to stun him. The PL might go down, and oh, the PL actually stays alive. Barely. What does the Shadow actually, it gives a chance of maim. Of course, it gives strength. Actually, it maims you completely when attacked. Yeah, disable their passive and reduce their damage output. So it adds bonus to the attack when you come out of invisibility. And once again, a medallion being picked up, so he's probably going to build into a Solar Crest again. Mechanism also available here. No arcane boots this time from him, so likely not going into a Guardian's Grief. And Draw Ranger building into a casual Yasha. This is probably has gone back around. It's gone back around, and the experience swing and the gold swing has actually swung the other way around too. But they managed to pull back after that big fight. They killed 2, Draw Ranger and the Vengeful Spirit. So they managed to come back from that. Draw Ranger still tops the last hit chart. Sorry, Shadow Fiend still tops the last hit chart right there. Blinking coming out all over the place. Actually, they do see the PL free farm, and the PL is about to complete his diffuser blade after a casual Yasha, TPing back to the top lane to clear that farm. May want to rush. Oh yeah, Vermeer's offering now gives life steal to range heroes, so that's pretty major.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
That's a major pickup, and Omi Knight now finally has his Guardian Angel. Smoke is now being used. A major fight here could be big. Shadow Fiend T uses the invisibility rune and now pops down. Very low. Razor gets blown up, and Earthshaker now goes down too. Guardian Angel comes into action now. PL trying to run away. 2 kills already. Buyback from the Razor, so they're trying to catch him immediately. And Doom has actually used the ultimate on the Shadow Fiend. The Draw Ranger and the Vengeful Spirit will go down. Shadow Fiend has actually come right out of the Doom, throws out his ultimate, catches 3 of them actually, so reduces movement speed and attack speed on all 3 for a short while. And that's about it. So it's a 2 for 2 actually at the end of the day. Vengeful Spirit and the Draw Ranger went down. Draw Ranger is nowhere close to getting any other item beyond what they started with, so Vengeful Spirit still continues to work towards something better, and I'm not sure. Do they have any smoke? Doom has a smoke. Undying has a smoke too. Is coming in from the Viper.
Radiant's middle
Tombstone
tower
has
is
been
under
dropped, a
attack.
shot has been used, Pia manages to dodge that and is lucky enough to spawn on the other side. Oh, Dust fails to catch the Shadow Fiend, and maim on any of this hero could be critical. Actually maim, but it doesn't seem like he's moving any slower. It's actually a really fast hero, I guess. And Shadow Fiend is now...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
hoping he will appear up top, and he does. Maybe one real unlucky bunch if they lost deck. The Deep managed to actually pull away. Even the experienced lead went back their side. So some really good fight coming up from the Shadow Fiend right there.
Radiant
the last
structures
fight in
are
mid.
fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top
That's
tower
actually the
has
final
fallen.
T2. The final T2 has gone down. Roshan will reclaim the Aegis in 2 minutes, and we will find out whether after that we will find out how soon
Dire's top
Roshan
tower
will
is under
respawn.
attack.
They're pushing on the T3. PL looks like he's more interested in the trade.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Guardian
Radiant's middle
Injured
tower
is
under attack.
online, and Earthshaker drops the ultimate. And oh, what an ultimate right there, catching all 5, I believe, all 4 actually, because PL has not returned. PL has now just returned. The Undying has gone down here. Ella will go down, but Aegis will bring him right back up. Vengeful Spirit 2 has gone down now, and now the Doom left out right here, and he is maimed up.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
PL has buyback now, trying to fight and kill anyone he can actually, trying to get the Draw Ranger at the back, and needs to get in range for a heal, 5 seconds.
Fear nothing.
And Shadow Fiend actually coming back here to clean this PL up. And instead of that, he will fight against more illusions actually, and just can't really get the right one. And finally they got the right one, but Viper is in big danger. Viper is going down, and one hit right there, the stun actually, and Dust comes up, so he will not
Dire's top
pursue.
barracks are under attack.
And oh, it actually gets an extra kill on the Earthshaker. Might even be able to burst the Doom down, but nope, does not get the Doom, but they did manage to get the T3. Defended the racks though. Team Vicious managed to defend the racks. And Doom is close to nothing. And we've talked about the Sanche and Yasha a very long time ago. Razor has finally picked his Sanche and Yasha up. And Undying has actually a Makar and Arcane Boots, probably going towards a Guardian's Greaves. PL completed his Diffuser Blade, but that's about it. Draw Ranger has picked up a Mantle Saw.
Regeneration.
Very close to completing it actually. Viper just completed his Gunning Scepter after the offering. As expected, Solar Krisk is completed too. And 5th position Omi Knight has nothing as usual. Now we have the Shadow Fiend actually topping the charts by 4,000 gold. And Draw Ranger has overtook the Razor. potential engagement here. We would like to see gold graph has actually reached 8,000 until the death from the Shadow Fiend probably swing the 2,000 backwards. Experience wise, they are actually very equal. And the ultimate will be dropped on the Doom. And he does manage to TP out of deck. A swap will be used to cancel his TP and he will go down.
Hyper kills.
No one has buyback status. Everyone has actually used their buyback status, so no one will have buyback status. Doom will not be able to buy back. PL just buyback is definitely on cooldown. Razor does not have the goal, and neither does the both support. So looks like
Dire's top barracks are
you'll
under
just
attack.
march right in. Mantasar also now completed. An ultimate drop down. The Undying brought really low, could potentially die. Earthshaker comes in with an ultimate, catches. Doesn't seem to do much damage.
Dire's top barracks.
Guardian Angel is now being used. They're trying to bring that Viper down, but the Viper is refusing to die, and ultimate catches all of them. And now the PL goes down to the only thing left is the Razor. And 2 buybacks available actually on the Vengeful
Dire's
Spirit
top barracks has
and the
fallen.
Viper. And looks like they will take 2 lanes right now. The Viper cannot do much, and they want to fight this, but the Skadi is bringing him down, and he's getting really low. And looks like he's definitely dead. He's definitely dead for sure. Now the Doom, which has just respawned, gone down. Razor now buys back, and he's trying to bring this down. Looks like they, and he does go down. He can double kill actually on the.
In the Underscape.
That's weird. He buys back and gets 2 kills, but you remember, the buyback now gives less kill. This is the new patch. You only get 40% of the gold. You earn less, reduced by 40%. That's why he did not earn a lot of gold. He spent a lot of money buyback, gets 2 kills, but doesn't do much from there. As you can see, the curve is still going up. Even after that, okay, the 2 kills have not actually been recorded yet. The experience lead, okay, the 2 kills have now been recorded. They still see that 4,000 bonus experience, and as you can see, the gold graph doesn't change much. Still a 14,000 gold lead in advantage. Skadi already completed 2,000 gold available for the buyback. Nanostar completed here, probably working towards a BKB, not interested in her. Funny, her buyback is actually so bloody cheap. No, buybacks are all pretty cheap. I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure. Maybe the buyback goal calculation did change or something. But anyway, no further items being picked up on either side. We do have a Talisman of Evasion now completed on the Shadow Fiend. Arcane Boots and a Hood Cloak completed on the Omi Knight. That's about all we can see right now. No further damage right there. Master Spirit has disconnected again. PL still stationary on his item. Razor still stationary on his item too. Guardian's Grief completed as expected. Doom and Earthshaker are all stationary on their item, just Boots and Blink Dagger. Kraton is DC'd. Kraton is DC'd again. As you can see now the net worth chart. Draw Ranger has actually overtook PL slightly. It will be interesting to see. Only the Viper and the Omi Knight has buyback now. Buyback on cooldown for the Doom. Buyback on cooldown for the PL and the Razor, but both of them do not have enough gold to. Both of them do not have enough gold anyway. But it's a pretty small amount of gold, so they should be able to farm that back really quickly. And they're probably just waiting for Guardian Angel, which is going to be up in 2 seconds, and it's now ready. They're probably just waiting for that to just bring it up. It's really interesting because the PL combination with the Earthshaker has not worked at all. The Earthshaker has jumped in way too early before any PL illusion has made, so I don't think it's worked out very well for anyone. Now PL pushing up the bottom lane. Ultimate drop down to Doom. He may be brought down again, once again, before anything could happen, and Doom gets really low, heals up, manages to stay alive.
Has fallen.
That's probably the benefit of the healing cooldown mechanism and abilities. Works both ways, but the ultimate is dropped down on him again, and now the Razor is being slowed up. Earthshaker comes in, ultimate does no damage as usual, and the 2 support gets blown away. PL now left alive as Shadowfiend now comes and finishes this thing off. Kills the PL, gets the tower, and now this is the lane
Dire's
of red.
bottom tower has fallen.
This is definitely GG, and yes, it is
Dire's
called
bottom
GG. The PL
barracks
calls it
has
GG.
fallen. Dire's
And
bottom
diving the deep,
barracks
once
has
again, it
fallen.
takes 2 games. And moves 6 points. Now they are 6 points
Radiant
lead
victory.
clear out of everybody. Maintain their 1 point lead probably. Hopefully that lead gets extended if the opponent loses or the opposing team loses today. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Once again, this is Amateur Dota 2 League and a heroic lever, and this is Diving in the Deep versus Team Vicious, and Diving in the Deep takes the set 2-0.